What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be doing a 2-island playthrough of Into the Breach. If you haven't seen my review on this game, go check that out at Holotape Creations. A link will be in the description, but otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and change the colors of each of the mechs in my squad so that they're more easily identifiable and cool. And as you can see here, I've already won a 3 and 4 island victory, so today we're going to be going for a 2-island victory. I also need to get one more achievement with this squad, which is to deal 12 damage with electric smoke in a single battle. So we'll try to do that. I don't know if we'll get to, but we'll give it a shot. As far as our pilot goes, we're going to stick with Prospero because he has the ability to make your mech fly. And we're going to go ahead and put him in the Pulse mech because our other mech, the Jet mech, already has the ability to fly. So that will be more useful to us in the long run. We're also going to set the game's difficulty to hard, because that's just more fun. And yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the Rusting Hulks as far as mech squads go. I'm also going to rename Prospero to Holotape, because why not? And without further ado, let's get started. Dropping in ODST style. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick a starting island. I think I'm going to go with the RST Corporation Island, as that gives us our best chance to get this mech squad's final achievement. So next we have to pick a region to defend. This one gives us 2 extra power to our power grid, and if we block Vex spawning 3 times, 1 star. This one gives us 2 stars, and this one only gives us 1 power, but it also is a lot easier. I think we're going to go with this one. So now we get to place our mechs. And I like to spread them out just like this so that we can defend against as many Vec as we possibly can. It is now the Vec's turn to move, and we will get to see what they are targeting to attack in this upcoming round, and where they will spawn after this round. When we mouse over one of our mechs, we can see where they're able to move to this turn, as represented by the green tiles. We can also see the order in which the enemy will attack by mousing over the attack order button. So each round of this game, each turn really, is its own puzzle. And it is our goal to make the best decisions to make sure that the Vec do as little damage as possible. So we're trying to keep them from destroying the buildings that they're targeting, and we're also trying to accomplish the goals over on the right. Sometimes you'll find it's impossible to defend against all damage, so in that case, you must prioritize which buildings you're going to defend. So in this case, we're going to defend the solar farms because that will give us extra energy at the end of the round if we protect them. And we've got to figure out a way to minimize the damage done by the other Vec. So I'm going to kill the 2 Vec that can do more damage, which are those cricket-like ones. And positioning is really important for this mech because when you fire its main weapon, it creates a dust cloud behind it that will prevent any attacks being performed from that square. So we're going to use it to create a barrier to help defend our second solar farm. So now it's the enemy's turn to attack, and we will lose power on that one city, but we won't lose the whole city, so that's good. And now the Vec are repositioning, and it looks like most of them are aiming for my mechs. So that's better than if they're aiming for the cities in general. So I'm happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and move this guy back, and I'm going to kill one of these Vec, and it's going to be the ones attacking a city, and it will push him into that other Vec, dealing 1 damage to him as well. So I'm going to move this guy and push that Vec in front of the other one's attack, so that Vec will end up attacking its ally on the next turn. I'm going to move my Jet mech on top of this Vec spawn to block it from spawning in the next turn. And I'm not going to attack, I'm just going to end my turn here, and we'll see that Vec attacks nothing. That one also attacks nothing, and that one attacks its own ally. What a traitor. And we blocked one of the enemies from spawning, and the other one that just spawned is known as a Vex Scion. This particular one gives all of its allies a passive buff, which gives them an extra health, so we want to take that out as quick as we can. So if we hold left control and mouse over any enemy, we can see what kind of abilities and attacks they have, as well as any buffs that they currently are benefiting from. We can also see that some of our enemies have flying, which will be more important on other maps, so I'll talk about that later. For now, however, I'm just going to make a couple of moves to defend against the Vec. Let's see, I'll do some damage to this guy, and I'll go ahead and jump over this guy to prevent him from hitting the solar farm, and I will move my pulse mech over to bump him out of the way. Now, I probably shouldn't have done it that way. Actually, I just saw a way that I could have prevented all damage that round, so, well, oh well. You live and you learn, I suppose. So now, we'll see what the Vec do, and we will respond accordingly. Looks like they've got a good mix between attacking our mechs and our cities, so I believe I'm going to make a move that will take a few out at once. I'm going to move this guy right over here and attack the Vex Scion, which takes away the buff, and that will go ahead and kill two others right away. Now that leaves us just one more threat, which unfortunately we can't take care of in our current situation. We could have if we hadn't put the smoke there right next to that enemy. I'll go ahead and show you why, because electrical smoke, when you move there, you can't attack, and that's going to be quite annoying. So I'm going to undo that move, and there's not much else to do here other than attack a few more Vec. So actually I'm going to use this opportunity to show you guys another of this game's mechanics. Say you make a mistake, you do something you don't like that, you have the option to reset your turn once per battle, and that will give you the opportunity to make better decisions, hopefully. So this time, rather than shooting the Scion with our artillery, we're going to use our jet mech to take it out. We'll do 1 damage to it now, and 1 damage will be done with the electric storm later. So now we're going to use our artillery to take out this other guy, and it really doesn't make much of a difference because we're going to lose a power grid anyway, because we're going to bump this Vec into that city. But not much you can do here, and another Vec dead makes me happy. So I suppose next I will move this guy over here and bump him into that guy, killing him right away. And we're going to end the turn here, and we get slightly better results than before, but that's pretty much it for this round. So we saved the 2 solar farms, but we didn't block Vec spawning 3 times, so we're going to get 2 power, but we're not going to get the 1 reputation from blocking them, but that's alright. We'll call that episode 1 of Into the Breach. Join me next time, we'll take on a couple more missions. Remember to check out my review on my channel, Holotape Creations. Remember to like this video and subscribe. We'll be bringing you guys some more fun gaming content soon. See you guys next time.